do a lot. I'm not working out real hard. Just need to get some energy. I'm a little tired. Probably work out. I got a little jump rope and stuff. We might do that later. But we're gonna go on a little hike for a couple hours. Get back about 4, and then we're gonna go over to that little stream and see if there's any fish in it. That's my plan for the evening, and then we'll come back and get the fire going and sit around the fire for a little while. Get some water. Right, more water in here. That's all I'm gonna bring. We're not going on a long hike. So just a couple hours, do some of these little trails right here that I walked past yesterday. Check them out. Just this time around, there's a 9-mile trail and like a 16 or 18-mile trail over here, but we're just gonna go do the little ones for now. Alright, we're at the trailhead, Rumbling Springs. It's a very short trail. I don't really know how long it is, but we're gonna go down it. Rumbling Springs area. So we're gonna go see how it goes. It's like 2:30 right now. Go ahead. Very rocky. You gotta watch your step. You don't roll an ankle. I'm wearing my Timberlands. My Timberland boots. I think they're comfortable, personally. And they're somewhat waterproof. You can hear the little springs. Whoa, see, I almost tripped right there. Comes through here, comes down through this little cave here, I reckon. Yeah, it's all coming from underground right there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Walk across. Goes up there. Stick on the trail. Oh. Where? She's gonna try to go in. Oh, there's a frog, big old frog. There's some fish in there. There's some fish. I saw a perch. There's a dead fish down there. Oh, Pangee Meister loves to swim. I don't see any bass or anything to try to catch. I'm sure there are some. I see several dead fish. Must be a little spot where they end up. The current brings them in here and they can't breathe. There's probably not much oxygen or something in it. So we probably shouldn't swim here too much. There's a dead fish right there. I feel like I see another one across the way. So, if the fish are dying, we're not going to stay here. I'm not trying to swim anyways. Alright, moving on, moving on, moving on. No. Yep, just taking a little hike. Hikety hikety. This is a little area that might be good for fishing right in here. Some water movement in this one. It's clear. It's not as stinky. Maybe there's a fish or two in there. I don't know. I don't see any fish in there. Probably won't even be worth coming back down here to try to fish it. Alright, moving on. Alright, she had a little swim. It's pretty cool in here. It's nice and shady. Nice and shady, nice little spot to come hike, take pictures, do whatever, chill out. Don't really know where we're going. Your tangles. Come here. There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now you can lead. Go. Alright, back on trail. I saw a cardinal. I was gonna try to get on video. He flew away. Hoping we see some deer or something, but haven't seen nothing yet. I think we'll drive up to the little lake here in a little while and fish. I don't think I'm gonna have much luck in the little creek. I didn't see any fish at all in there. I saw some dead fish and that was it. I don't know if this is part of the trail or not. Come on. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Cool in here. A nice little rock to sit down and have some lunch on. I think I'm off trail. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Alright, got a little area now, back on trail. And I don't think I'm on the same trail that I was on. I don't know. It feels like it's kind of long. I don't know. We are on a trail. I can video again because I don't have to go through rocks. It looks okay, it just, the water doesn't run very fast. I don't have to run fast, but haven't seen any signs of fishes. Anyways, just enjoying this little hike. We're gonna go back and chill for a second and probably drive up to the little lake up front by the office and try to fish that for an hour or so. And that'll be the night kill, or the end of the night. Not the end of the night, but that'll be the end of the day. And we'll come back and throw some sausage on the fire, I think. So this is where there might be some fish. Right here. We got a little bridge coming up, so we can video the little bridge. There's not that much going on. I think we got off trail a little. We ended up at the road. It's alright. It's alright. Scoop. Got a little pavilion. You can have a little group lunch. A big fire pit, big grill. Pretty cool. Cool little playground here. Nice fire pit right there. That's cool. Lunch and overlooked a little spring. We got one last little picnic spot right up here. This one's kind of cool. You're right on a little peninsula. I bet there's fish somewhere in here. Just haven't seen none. Haven't seen them yet. Lots of hydrilla and stuff in there. So not sure if there are. See, that looks pretty good for fish. Yeah. That might be the end of the trail for me. Nope. Do we want to go across? Yeah, we'll go across. Why not? Alright. Let's go. Go. Girl. Oh, you're getting hung on rocks. Come on. Come on. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. You gotta walk. You can't go until you get the slack out of the leash. Alright, we made it. I'm guessing we are coming up on like the equestrian campsites. I'm not sure. We're not really walking one trail anymore. We're just walking all types of trails. Find my way back eventually. I like to go on a couple hour hikes. Usually I bring water and food. This time I didn't. But it's not super hot out, so. Jesus, dog. This might be a little good fishing hole right here. It's pretty deep. If I was going to choose any that I've seen so far, this would be it. Oh, it looks like we're at the little Civil War area. Historical sites. No. Alright, well, wasn't going to do this. I did this a long time ago, but guess we'll walk through it. I'm over here. Didn't mean to, but all my weird little trails ended up over here. So this is a magazine. Store your explosives. Away from people, have thick walls, survive accidental explosion. You're looking at the magazine, which is the technical term for building that stores explosives. The walls are 4 feet thick. No, you don't need to go in there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not very big. There's some thick walls. Look, starts there. Woo. All the way around. Still standing. Standing better than some of our houses did back that are made today. So maybe we should start building houses like that again. That'd be cool. Build a house completely out of rock and cement again, or mud, whatever they use. All right, and we're coming up on, I don't know what that was. Used to be something. Oh, guard house. In 1871, a group of Kiowa warriors attacked and killed members of wagon train not far from this fort. At Fort Sill, the army arrested the leaders, Kiowa chiefs Satanta, Satonk, and Big Tree. Following their arrest, the army transported Satanta to Fort Richardson, where they were held in this guardhouse and never made it back to the fort. He attacked a guard in an effort to go down fighting, so they ended up killing him. Satanta, I have heard you intend to set apart reservation near the mountains. I don't want to settle. I love to roam over the prairie. Well, they lived. They went to Huntsville prison, got out, and went back to the war. And Satanta died by suicide. But I guess he attacked someone. I don't know if they moved all this stuff here, if it was built right here like this. I'm guessing they were built here. I don't know if you could just pick that up and move it. So it's pretty cool. I'm sure there were windows in each of these, so you would walk through and guards would sit in each of these little holes. And that was probably a little tower they sit on top of, and they overlooked the whole thing and defend the explosives from the Indians. Now you got the bakery. The large oven in this bakery could bake 400 loaves in one batch. Sometimes the fort's bakery ran 2 batches, baking up to 800 loaves in a day. That's a lot of bread, but there were a lot of hungry soldiers to feed. Dang. Yep, in the middle of the summer, one baker died of heat stroke, overcome by the temperature. Whew. I don't really care to go in there. I've seen it on YouTube. Go look at someone else's stuff if you want to look in there. Maybe we can show you through the window. I don't know if you can see in there or not. I can't. But anyways, there was a bakery back then. It's cool. Alright, and there you have the hospital. I don't want to go up there with the dog. But I've been through there. You see the old hospital beds. Kind of cool. It's got like a little kitchen. All types of little stuffs. See, there's the hospital. If you were a Fort Richardson soldier, you could expect to get sick more than once a year. With malaria, diarrhea. Even though the hospital was the biggest and fanciest building at the fort, it's not a place soldiers wanted to spend much time. During World War II, this was the home of the 2nd Battalion, 131st Field Artillery Regiment, 36th Infantry Division. The Japanese military captured the battalion in February 1942. The battalion was kept in horrifying conditions for over 3 years until the end of the war. No one back home had any idea what happened to their friends, family, and local soldiers until the end of the war. Well, it looks like we're making some circles here. We've already been here. It's a little bridge. Last time, remember, I went to the playground over here. Went to the playground and circled all the way to the historical zone. So, I think we're going to just walk the road back. Cool little group camp spot. Put a few tents, have a few fires, get running water. There's a little trail going back, but I don't want to take that. I just want to walk the road. Oh, hey, there's some deer. Check it out. Little family of deer right there. If you can see them. Cool, we got some deer action. After that whole hike, we finally found some. Alright, well, here's the day camping, I guess. Come out here and day camp. Park the truck, get water, get little fire pits. My dog wants to eat the deer. No. Not bad, not bad. Little day camp area. This one, you got a little trail, goes back there. It's kind of cool. You're kind of back to yourself over here. That's not so bad. Have your own little area. And it looks the same as the last one, just bunk beds. Bunk beds and AC, nothing special. That one's not horrible. The one is okay. I guess they're all not so bad. Each of them, you get your own little space. I don't see any outside hookups for electric. And I can tell. Alright, so this is number 10. It's shady. It's nice. You get there's a little flat thing back here. You can put a tent or something on if your kids want to do a tent. You can come down here. There's a little trail to the creek. You can chill out here and do some gazing. So that's a nice one. So far, 1, 2, and 10 seem like the best ones. Oh. Alright. 1, 2, and 10. Check out 11, and then we're gonna go back. 11's not as shady, but it's not horrible. It's not as shady. Got some cool views though. See out back in the chair. This one's kind of cool with the views. Not shady, but nice little view out back with the stream. Go around this way. There we go. So 1, 2, 10, and 11. All right, we made it back. Weekend hike is over. We did a pretty good little area of the park, I think. Oh, alrighty. Chill out for a minute. Well, it was a successful hike. I think I went pretty much everywhere. Well, so I'm sit here for a minute and I gotta go use the restroom. Feels nice out here. It's 4. I'm gonna get after the restroom, chill out for a minute, and then we'll probably drive up to the little lake and see if we can bank fish a little bit and catch anything. But yeah, it's just been a nice little camping night, or camping weekend. Alright, well, we got in the truck. We're gonna head up to the little Quarry Lake up by the office. We chilled out for a little bit. We use the restroom. We're gonna head up to the Quarry Lake and try and see if we can catch a bass or two. Probably restroom up here. Kind of weird. It's like I'm taking my tent with me. All I did is unplug, plugged the extension cord, and started going. I was watching online on YouTube, and I seen that they some guy caught some deers. Deers are back. There's some deer. Go deers. Anyways, but I seen that we I'm gonna have a windshield shot in case I see any more deer. But I seen a guy catch a couple bass out of this lake, so yeah, I don't have my seatbelt on. This is kind of where we hiked earlier. We hiked all this. Alright, here's that lake. Now I gotta find somewhere to park. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, that's the lake. I don't know if there's a restroom over here. Oh well, I'm only gonna be here for an hour or so. Try to walk around the whole thing and fish a little. So I tied on so I brought 3 rods. One has a little inline spinner on it that I might get. It's just a little crappie rod though, really ultra light. So I don't think I'm gonna use that one at first. But I tied on just Cinco, or like a little, it's not even a Cinco, it's like a little, kind of a little Cinco, a little worm, and like a 3-out hook, and a red square bill. So that's what we're gonna give a shot. See if I can catch anything. Got coffee. I made a little thing of coffee because I was getting kind of tired. Pre-workout gave me a little boost during the hike, but when I got back I was crashing. So all right, there's some ducks in the pond. Pangee, ready to go fish? Huh? Huh, Pange? Ready? I think she's ready. All right, well, we're here. We're gonna start with the square bill. A little picnic table, that's nice. I'm just gonna make my way around the lake. Let's see what we got in here. Largemouth. Spotted bass, smallmouth, quite a lupe, bluegill, trout, catfish, crappies. There's a little bit of everything in here. You can only keep 5 fish. I'm not really going to keep any, but I don't know. If I catch a couple crappie, who knows? Might keep them. I don't really have any ice, so probably not. Come here. I don't need you falling off. All right, make a couple casts. Found another little spot. We'll walk a little ways. We'll try this. It's kind of windy today. All right. I don't see anything. Little perch just tried to hit it. Turn it back up. Alright. Couple more casts here, we'll move on. Oh, and the rocks. Should try not to fall off here. Lost that one. Not on very well. All right, well, we'll go get the Cinco. Try that. Oh, look, the coffee. Hey, someone left the coffee sitting right here. Just playing. It was me. I walked back to the truck. I broke off my my red square bill. But it's okay. I've had that one for several years, and I think it wasn't floating right anymore anyways. Never had a whole lot of luck on red, on the red color on square bills and stuff. So, not the end of the world. I've got plenty more, but we went and I didn't feel like retying, so I have a little Texas rig with this little green watermelon, green, I don't know what it is, not watermelon, chartreuse, I don't know, little weird worm thing. So we're gonna try that out right here real fast. There's a little stick, so if you try to jump down there, you're gonna hang yourself. All right, see if there's anything over here. There's lots of grass down there. So maybe there's a big old bass at the bottom of that grass. We'll find out. All right, maybe we can go get some deeper water. Let's see. Moving on. Well, I don't know if it's deeper, but there's a little water inlet here. That looks deeper, so it's a little bit deeper. And it appears the water's coming in, so maybe the fish will like that. So, I'm gonna stand right over here, fish this a little bit. Alright, what time is it? It is... Oh, tree. Are you kidding me? No. Come on. Come on. Don't fall off. Come on. Can't get that. Oh shit. Well, there goes another one. Alright, well. 35-40. I guess we're gonna get my little inline spinner and see if we can't catch a perch on the crappie rod. I don't know how I'm gonna get it up if I catch one, but I guess that's what we're gonna do. Well, it's a nice little sunset coming in. I'm gonna try to walk this other way. Now we're just on the little ultralight. So to pull up anything too big or little on the little 6-pound test I got here, it's gonna be tough, but we'll give it a go nevertheless. This office right here, I think I could sneak around behind it over here. See, there's a stump right there. Some little trees. Can't tell if there's any fish yet. I'll hit this on the way back. Keep walking for a minute. Pangee, don't fall off. This way. Come on. I'm gonna try this little cove right here. careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Alright, I guess we'll follow the dog. Maybe she knows where the fish are. Go ahead. There's a bench. Check out the bench. This little bench right here. Nice little sit down, drink coffee, and look at the wind turbines. Cool little view. Probably better in the morning when the sun's not in your eyeballs. Well, it's pretty cool. It's funny, those turbines don't look like they're as big as they are from this far away. There's gotta be hundreds of them out there. All right, let's go down here. Looks like we can go down and get a little bit closer to the water on this side. Do not jump in, dog. Hold on. All right, this is pretty good right here. We're getting better. I think we'll try it right here for a minute. Alright, we're using a little inline spinner. Alright, we found a little spot right here. We're a little bit closer to the water. If I got to pull one out, I bet I can. We've got a little inline spinner on here. A little Zebs or whatever you call it. And an ultralight rod. Let's see what we got here. Ultralight. Oh, 5.6 light. So it's not ultralight, but 5.6 light. Alright, caught a couple crappie on this thing, so we're just gonna see what happens here. It's not spinning. Why aren't you spinning? I'd be happy just getting a little bluegill. Come on. Alright, we're gonna move on. Alright, we're gonna give this a little shot. We just moved up just a hair. See what happens here. Now we're gonna move around to the other side. That to be dark. We got one more cast here. We're gonna move on. Oh, there's a tree. Nothing there. Moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Well, I was what? What do you see? I was wanting a souvenir and I just found this on the floor. How cool. Fort Richardson State Park, Jacksboro, Texas. Found me a souvenir. Sorry to the person that dropped it. Back up the hill. Go first. Here you go. Pull me, pull me, pull me. It's nice to have it nice and cleared back here so you can just walk. Until you find a little inlet to go down and fish. So I'll make it around pretty fast before dark. What do you see? What do you see? It's a rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Might as well go right down here and try a couple casts. Come here. Come here. Come here. Looks like the only level spot, actual ground level spot, roughly. I might get hung up though. Well, try it a little bit. Oh, that's it. Is that fish or did I get hung? Well, our fishing might be over. Looks like I got hung. Well, I guess that's it. We broke off 3 times today, so if we break off 3 times, that means we go home. It's fine. We'll video the way back. Look how peaceful it is out there. Nice and peaceful. There's some ducks. Sun's going down on my side of town. I'm trying to untangle you. There you go. There you go. Yeah, stay out in front of me. There's another little area we could have tried. This side a little bit deeper. But I don't think they were biting anyways. I got one little nibble that I seen one little bluegill try to bite my square bill, and that was it. Other than that, I didn't even see anything swimming. So there might be all out in the middle. If there's any fish in it. Nevertheless, we went fishing. Woohoo! It was fun. It was fun. Come on. Another little area for next time. Oh. All right, we're headed back. Check these campsites out real fast. Thinking these are just the tent onlys. I don't really know. Oh, this is electric. There's a deer right there if you can see it. Pear Trail. Take that one next time. Another deer. lots of deer here. No. Come here. Hey. The dog wants to jump out and chase him. Don't look too bad either. Y'all watch the sunset. I'm gonna do some dishes. Well, hello there. We're getting a fire going. Just started it. Gotta go to work in the morning. I work at 9 a.m. So I need to leave here by 7 o'clock. They gave me enough time to drop the dog off and get to work. But the fire's going good tonight. I was gonna cook like a big old sausage meal, but I don't feel like messing with it. I have plenty of leftovers. I got burgers and I've got some pork loin. So we're just gonna heat that up on the black top and eat that for dinner if I get hungry, or when I get hungry. Right now, I just got me another tea and whiskey, and we're just chilling by the fire, enjoying this last little night, last few hours. When I go into the truck, I'm going to organize it. Got the bed almost organized. Now we got to organize the front, figure out where I got to put everything, so it makes it more convenient. Because I'm kind of rummaging around everything, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't find stuff. Like my keys, I need a spot just for my keys. I need a spot just for my phone. I need spots. Everything has a place type thing. There's not that much room. I get I'll have to shift over a luggage or something, but until I figure something else better for that. But I don't know. That's that. We'll probably load everything up tonight right before I go to bed. That way I don't go to mess with it in the morning. There's not that much. It's just the Blackstone and stuff. It was actually the drink I had left over last night. That's the cool thing about the tea and whiskey is it was left over, so I just had a little more tea. It was still cold. It's a Yeti cup, so it was still cold and icy. You're fine. You're fine. Go. 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 Go, 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 go. But yeah, just chilling out by the fire, enjoying this last little night. Go. Not right now. You're fine. Go. So yeah, let's see. Let's go over the day. We went on a little hike. Let's see. Well, we woke up. We cooked burgers. Cleaned out the truck bed. Organized the tools. Went on a little hike. On some trails. I don't really know if I went through the right trails, but we ended up on some trails. Then we ended up off the trails, and we ended up back here. But this park's not huge. I don't know how many acres it is. I'll have to look at that. But the park's not super huge. I drove around it coming back. So got back from the trail. I chilled out for just a minute. Took like a little 5-10 minute nap. I literally just sitting like this in the chair. But just enough. And I made some coffee. We went fishing. I didn't catch anything. I'll put a few little clips, but it's kind of boring because I didn't catch anything. But I'll put a few little clips of me running around the little pond in here. Anyways, came back. I did a little drive around the, which you'll probably see that already. But I did a little drive around the park. Showed all the campsites. It's not a giant state park. It's kind of cozy, kind of a decent little one. I walked the whole thing for the most part in like 2 hours. I didn't go over every little trail. There's still a couple trails I need to go, and some of these trails are big. There's another trail that goes down to the main lake here in Jacksboro. I didn't do that one. Eventually, I'll work it up. But that 2 hours, I probably walked through 3 or 4 miles, 5 miles, something like that. Maybe more. I don't really know. But we just walked. We'll come back out here and we'll do more hiking. As I get my steps up and I get better at it and actually am going for the hike. We were just checking out the scenery. We saw some deers. I don't know if they got picked up on the GoPro or not, but we saw some deers. Other than that, we just chilled out today. Pretty good little night. Came back, I did some dishes real fast because I was going to cook a big sausage and potato meal, but I got so many leftovers I don't need to cook anything else. I just kind of want to sit around the fire and enjoy it. Maybe strum on the guitar a little bit or something. Listen to some music, and then we'll jump in there and watch a movie later. I watched, I already said that earlier, but I watched that, what's it called? The new Kevin Costner movie, Horizon. It's like 3 hours long, or whatever I was watching was like 3 hours long. I don't know how anybody could watch that whole thing at one time, but I might pick up where I left off on that. I don't know. Or I might pick something different, something I can pay attention to. But we will get into that because it seemed pretty good. I just saw that Yellowstone. I need to catch up on Yellowstone. They did the whole strike and got rid of Kevin Costner, and I lost touch of it for that last season. So I need to watch that last season, and then looks like 1923 just came out with season number 2. So I need to watch that. Battery's going to die on this GoPro here in a minute. I'll replace it when it does, but if we go off, that's why. Yeah, just sit down in front of the fire now. Cleaned up all the trash around here. We've had some neighbors the whole time. But I drove around, saw the campsites. There's a few more campsites. I think I really like this one. Not just because I'm biased, because I picked it first, but it's very secluded. Even with neighbors, they're not that close. Of course, most everybody has an RV, so most people are chilling in their RV all day long. It's the only thing scary about getting an RV is I don't want to. Right now, it's not comfortable to sit in the truck all day, so I'm outside all day long. I don't want to get to the point. I don't want to get in a camper or an RV and then be in the RV all day. So we'll see. We'll see. It's nice. Kind of like the firelight for the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna go poke the fire around. we're just gonna chill out here until all this wood's gone, because I don't need to take any home. Then when I lay down later tonight, I'm gonna look up and figure out where I'm gonna go next. I know I've got something towards the middle of next month or end of next month, but I kind of want to do something in the next week or two. Just keep it going. I do have a, let's see, on the 5th, so next week I do have a dentist appointment. So we may not be able to go, well, we won't be able to go at 2 o'clock. It's a 1 o'clock dentist appointment. So I gotta get my teeth checked up. We might do something after that. I don't really know. I just get out there a little bit late. We'll see. 2 things I need for the truck right now is window covers to cover up the windows in case I need to be stealthy or something, or just to keep the sun out. And need to build the thing in the back of the truck for the kitchen. Keep the black stone on if I don't feel like taking it out. Maybe a little spot for the ice chests. That's about it at the moment. I'm sure there's more. For the ice chest, I just want to put it on the back of the truck, like in the hitch. Maybe a little cage or something. I just keep it all in there. Need to try to get my generator running. That way I can go out and boondock a little bit. But I'm getting the use of the state park pass. I've already saved money, saved enough money to pay for it, so I've got it till June, so I think we'll get plenty of use out of it, and then I'll buy another one. Alright, well, I just filmed my little outro, but I had the GoPro set in hyperspeed mode, or whatever you call it. So we gotta refilm that a little bit. So now I'm just gonna do it as I'm driving out. Let's see. Here we go. It'll give me a little view. Alright, we'll just film as I'm driving out and I'll talk to you guys a little bit. Thank y'all for tuning in this weekend. Got everything. Alright. Thank y'all again for tuning in this weekend. It was good. I'm not showering here like I thought I was going to. It got a little too late. I laid in under the covers too long. I'll do one little circle around and make sure I didn't forget anything, but I laid under the covers too long and decided to just drive home. I should make it home in time to shower. But it was a good week. Spot number 8's a good spot. It's a nice little small park to walk around, camp for a day or two. You can pretty much do everything in this park in probably 2 or 3 days. It's not a big, extensive park, but it's cozy. It's quiet, it's cozy. Don't see anything there left. I think we're good. Alright. So I would definitely check out spot number 8 if I were y'all. Also, if y'all watch this, if anybody watches this, let me know. Give me some recommendations on state parks, or it doesn't have to be a state park. I like state parks. I got the state park pass, so it takes off a little bit of money if I stay for 2 nights, and I don't have to pay to enter the park. But I'll try some other ones as well. Anyways, we are headed on out of here. Should get home about 8:15. Yeah, about 8:15. Give me about 10 minutes to take a quick shower and head to work. If all goes well. I'm gonna get better at all this videoing for the camping. I'm pretty much starting kind of a camping exploration channel now. I've tried to start a fishing channel before. You know, I still have the fishing channel that I'll post stuff on when I catch fish, but that's too hard because, I mean, it's not hard. You can do it all the time and eventually get good, I guess, but man, I don't always catch fish, and you can't put up a bunch of fishing videos where you don't catch fish. It just don't work. This is a little more relaxing. I'll still get out and go fishing, enjoy that. I'll still video it. But I think the whole camping, cooking thing's kind of a cool thing to do. Check out some state parks along the way. Get out of the house and relax on my weekends. Like I said, I have a dentist appointment next Wednesday. So we might do something after that, but I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna get these hikes on. Gotta prepare over the next few years so I can take off work for 6 months and do the Appalachian Trail. But anyways, that's just the sun is about right. Oh, there's some deers. There's some deers, but I'm not gonna move the camera right now because I'm driving. Alright. Anyways, we are headed out of the park. We're gonna get better at all this. I'm gonna go back and I started a blog a little while ago. I'm probably gonna turn that blog into a little bit of camping and kind of just show people what each state park, each park I go to is like. Let people know, have a little spot where people can find, like, I'm sure it's already there, but it'll be my little spot. let them know if there's like cell service and things like that. Review some camping products along the way. And more deer. There's deer all over this park. Like 10 right there. You can go on a walk in the morning, you see lots of deer. Anyways, we are headed out of this little town. I'm going to end it right here. Until next time. Thank you all for watching this weekend. I'll edit this tonight and tomorrow, and I should be posting it on Sunday sometime. See you later.